Hello, gamer family. It is that magical time of year yet again. General Direct season. Woohoo! It's been 9 months, and like always, I'm here with a bingo. I'm recording this the day before, like normal. Let's dive right in. Most of the bingo boards completely new, as I like doing that with the Switch 2 gen, because I didn't do it with the Switch 1 gen. Anyways, we're going to start by looking at my board. Because I always use player one. But again, there's 4 different boards. There's 4 different kinds. So like, pick any one you want. Yeah. Anyways, let's go in order. There's 15 tiles, 16 if you count the free space, but 16 titles total that are on all the boards. Then every board has one completely unique tile. Then there's 8 more that are each on 2 boards each. So, sorry, 16 more than are on 2 more. However you want to word it. Anyways, Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. I think this is the most obvious thing to be in the Direct. It is the one announced Nintendo game without a release date, which to me makes it very obvious to be here. Please. It's like the only thing I really need. There's other stuff I want, of course, but it's like the only one I need. I'm fiending for. Just give me a release date and I'm happy. Release date with Fire Emblem, and it's probably already a 6, maybe a 7 out of 10 Direct. Next up, Trails of the Sky, second chapter. It's coming out in September. Switch is like the JRPG machine. So, why not? It wasn't at any of the other shows, from what I can tell. It wasn't at the Xbox show. It wasn't at the State of Play. It wasn't at Summer Games Fest. So, yeah. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. Reliable sources, whatever. I haven't played Ocarina of Time. Remake comes out and it looks good. I'll definitely get it. In fact, actually, this top row is pretty much entirely games I would get. Yeah. Persona 4 Revival. This was shown at Xbox's event, but it didn't have a Switch 2 logo, which is odd. So either it's not coming to the Switch 2, or they're waiting to reveal a Switch 2 version in the Direct. I have it here because I'm not giving up hope. It actually looks good. I've never played a Persona game. I'm probably going to start playing 3 soon. But I thought it looked really good, so yeah. Fire Emblem 4 Remake. You'll have to take this off my bingo board from my dead hands. I don't care how unlikely it is. I don't care. It's here. You could announce a Path of Radiance remake. And obviously, then you'd want to put on a Radiant Dawn remake on your bingo board, but I'd still have Genealogy. It's so funny. Before the Switch 2 Direct, I made a comment, what if we get Path of Radiance instead? Path of Radiance is now on GameCube Switch Classics. And then September was like, wouldn't it be funny if we got new Fire Emblem instead? Fortune's Weave! But no, it is still here. It will never leave until it exists. I don't care if it's real or not. I have 0 expectations for it being at this Direct, but I am committed. It is my Silk Song. At least Silk Song was actually announced before everyone started going crazy and putting in all their predictions for every event ever. At least that was actually announced. The Fire Emblem 4 remake hasn't been. Luigi's Mansion 4. It's been a while. It's been 7 years. It's been 7 years. And assuming Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake is the big holiday game this year, I don't see us getting a Mario Maker or anything, because that would be the big holiday game. So I think Luigi's Mansion 4, it's big, but it's not like 3D Zelda, 3D Mario, 2D Mario, Smash, Pokemon. Those are your those are the games that people buy consoles for. General audience, obviously people in Fire Emblem spaces, I see so many are bought Switch 2 because of Fortune's Weave, but Luigi's Mansion's a game that people that bought a Switch 2 for things like 3D Mario, they'll probably get Luigi's Mansion 4. But it's more like Fire Emblem. It's a little bit more niche. People aren't going to necessarily go out just to buy a console for it. Splatoon Raiders, it releases next month. It's going to be here. Most likely. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. Final Fantasy VII Revelation. It just got announced the other days. It is coming to Switch, and I think, especially with Rebirth having just released last week, I think they're definitely, even if it doesn't get a full trailer, the directs will be like, hey, this is a big game, and it's going to be on Switch 2 date and date with everything else. You could tell it was just announced because I couldn't get a high-res version of the logo. So it's blurry AF. Anyways, Rival Leak owner Nate DeHate, he said Star Fox, Ocarina of Time, Fire Emblem Summer. He said that a couple of months ago. That being said, everything he said was actually found in a YouTube comment before that. And one of the things that comment said is Super Metroid, Metroid 6, Wario Land, which someone else has also recently been like, oh yeah, by the way, Wario Land. And I was like, why not? I'll put Super Metroid on here. It's leaked. I don't see Metroid 6 this year, but the Super Metroid remake, sure. I'll put it on here. I have an overly optimistic thought of what the rest of the year will look like for Nintendo, so no, I'll put that on here. Rhythm Heaven, it releases in like less than a month now. Yeah, it'll be here. A Tomodachi Life update. Tomodachi Life sold well, and it's one of those games I'd be shocked if they didn't, keep giving it updates. Kind of like how Animal Crossing kind of got updates as it went on. So I'd be shocked if Tomodachi Life didn't get some kind of update announcement. Yeah. Claire Obscure. Game of the Year. They're a small team. It may take a little bit, but I'm sure eventually it'll be on the Switch too. Switch 2, RPGs on the go just make sense. Free Space. My worst nightmare. Switch 2 editions of the Xenoblade games. Literally my worst nightmare. I'm a third of the way through a Xenoblade 2 Let's Play. My worst nightmare. I started recording the series knowing the risks, but also still my worst nightmare. There's just little things, little Xenoblade leaks all over the place. We know for a fact Monolith Soft's working on a new game because they had hiring posts. The composers that had done a lot of the Xenoblade stuff finished recording a score recently, this past year. It seems like that one's been debunked to be Xenoblade. It sounds like it's not Xenoblade, but I haven't done the research for that. The voice actress for Cosmos has updated her CV, saying a Xenoblade release in 2026. Is that a Xenoblade 2 Switch 2 edition? I don't know. Is that a new Xeno? I don't know. Xenosaga Remaster, Xenoblade Wars? I don't know. But I do think we're getting something Xenoblade this year. Metaphor. Come on. Why isn't this on the Switch already? That's the only reason I haven't played it yet. My PlayStation is upstairs. We have a 4K TV now. That's the only way we have to watch 4K movies. I am not playing an anime game upstairs with my family around. I want to play Metaphor. Please give me a Switch version. Please. There's so many. Please. Zelda 40th anniversary. Is Zelda's 40th anniversary this year? I don't think it's going to be as extensive as the Mario 60. The Mario 40th segment we got last time. Last Direct was 60 minutes. This Direct is about 50 minutes. But still, they got the movie coming up next year. Ocarina of Time remake, maybe a little spin-off or Switch Online release. I think starting the Direct either with Fire Emblem or Zelda 40th makes sense. Wario Land. I don't know. I don't expect it myself. I just know it's credibly leaked. At least it seems to be. I have no expectations. If it looks good, I'll get it. But I personally don't expect it. Red Dead 2. That's one of those third-party ports that's like, where are you? Where are you? Why aren't you here? Elden Ring. It's Elden Ring. It releases in August. We know that now. Show us a little bit more. Okay. Star Fox. I know we just got an overview trailer last week. This is Nintendo, though. It'll be shown in the Direct. It releases this month. Final Fantasy 16 is a game that a year ago I thought would never be able to come to the Switch. Never. but people that know more than me think it has a shot. And Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is on the Switch, and that is a miracle port. At least it seems like it on the surface. So I'm sure Final Fantasy 16 is actually possible. I already gave all my thoughts on why I have a new Xeno here. That being said, this isn't necessarily Xenoblade 4. I'm being very, very vague here, but when I say new Xeno, I do mean new Xeno. I'm not talking Xeno Saga Remaster, Xenogears Remaster. Cosmos' voice actor said new game, a new recording. Maybe that's a Xenosaga or Xenogears. I don't know which one she's in. Maybe that's a remaster. Maybe it's a new one of those. Maybe we're not getting a Xenoblade 4. Maybe we're getting Xenosaga 4. Probably not. It's probably Xenoblade 4, but new Xeno. This could be a Warriors, but also we already got a Nintendo Warriors last year, and I doubt Koei Tecmo's that fast to get him out 2 years in a row. So my personal guess is a Xenoblade 4, maybe built a little bit more around Xenoblade X, but, you know, especially with Xenoblade X getting a Switch 2 edition. Duskbloods. New 3D Mario. I don't think it's coming out this year, but it would be a fun little ending. Oh, one last thing. Boom. 10-second trailer. If we get to 3D Mario, it'll be the very final thing, and we'll see almost nothing. As I don't think we'll get it till next holiday, but you never know. It could be the ender. That'd be an extremely hype ender. Especially because I think Ocarina of Time remakes would be in the first part of the Direct with the Zelda 40th. Finally, Mario Kart World Update. I don't think we're getting DLC yet. This is a game they want to last a whole generation. I believe they've said in interviews that they want the Switch 2 to last as long as the Switch 1. Wait a year. Give us a big DLC sometime next year. Then wait 2-3 years, maybe even 4 years, and then do a second DLC. I think we just get a major content update. They've been constantly updating the game with new content. Custom items, they redid a couple of the routes, a new battle mode, a little tiny quality of life stuff and all that. I think it's time for a bigger update. Give us random 3 laps. Maybe allow you to control how many racers you have. Maybe a couple new characters or new costumes. Maybe let the free roam SNES tracks be in Versus. Like, why can't I race Vanilla Lake 1 in Versus? It's literally in the game. It's in the game. Stuff like that. I don't expect anything big, but I mean, quite frankly, I shouldn't expect anything at all. Yeah. Anyways, this board, I think the most likely bingo, that, I actually haven't thought about this before. That, I think, is very possible. This one, I definitely wouldn't say is impossible. This one. Yeah. Not the hardest board. Anyways, already talked about Mario Maker 3. Come on, you got mouse mode. Mouse mode, Mario Maker, come on. Come on. It makes sense. We got to get a Mario Maker 3 eventually. Marvel Rivals. I mean, yeah, it's a big game. So is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Pikmin 4 Switch 2 Edition. People that know more than me have been saying Pikmin 4 Switch 2 Edition for a year now. So, yeah. Mother 3. So Fire Emblem 4 remake's only on my board. Mother 3's board 2's, well, that ain't gonna happen, Tile. Because all 4 boards, that's what the Fire Emblem 4 remake is. It's a Tile. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Screw you, Tile. And that's what Mother 3 is on this board. Game's on First Light. It released on other consoles. It's not on Switch yet, though, so. Do we even have a release date? I actually don't know. Resident Evil Veronica, this is one of those things that was announced at Summer Games Fest. We know, I actually don't know if we know if it's coming to Switch or not. I think it had the Switch 2 logo, though. But, just reaffirm and confirm. Yeah, it's coming or whatever. Kirby Planet Robobot. There's a Kirby game every year. It's one of those franchises that's just always around. Because, like Fire Emblem, it's developed out of house. You have teams that essentially only develop Kirby games. That's why there's so many Kirby games. And, of course, Planet Robobot's been rumored for so long now. So, it's here. Both of those back-to-back is really funny. Rayman Retold. That was what the state of plays where they got revealed. We know it's coming to Switch 2. This just seems like the kind of game you would have in a Nintendo Direct. And YouTube finally coming to the Switch 2. Anyways, I think this is a pretty good bingo possibility. This certainly is not impossible. This is also certainly possible. Oh, this is actually a good board. That's certainly a possibility. Don't count that one out. Don't count that one. This may be the best board. This may be the most bingoed board. Anyways, board 3, we've gone over every tile except for 2 now. What does the rest of the board look like besides that? This one's certainly not terrible. That one's not. Oh, this board sucks ass. Oh my goodness. See, I use random list generators. I haven't actually looked at what's possible on these boards. Whew. Well, I know what the hardest board is. Then board 4, new F-Zero. Out of the 4 impossible things, that's the most likely. But that's not too bad. That's not too bad. This isn't terrible. That's not bad. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, that's the bingo board. Anyways, transition the footage. Alrighty. It's almost time. Yeah, you may notice there's first of all, there's 2 things you may notice. One, my webcam's different. It's because it's not actually a webcam, it's my actual camera. It kind of lowers the actual recording quality of the screen using the webcam, I feel, of bitrate and stuff, and especially with Switch 2 having 4K stuff. I just figured, might as well do this. This also looks better using the physical camera. It just means it's not there, right in front of me. It's there. But, so we'll see how it looks. Who knows? Maybe I'm not even putting it on, which would be crazy. Sorry, I was just checking the battery. But I think this is going to be better. Number 2, yeah, they have they're just running ads before it starts. I wanted actually just a straight list of all the stuff on the bingo board, just so I can more easily mark off during the direct in case I forget, just so make it easier so I don't forget anything. Giant list. So I was working on that, then they just started this, and I was like, what the what? And nothing big. There was the Nintendo Switch 2 edition ad of Animal Crossing, a DK Bonanza Gun ad, Nintendo Music Gun ad. We're currently on the Nintendo Music one, but there's actually stuff I forgot to say. I may have actually started this too early. Still 7 minutes. There was stuff I forgot to say when doing the bingo board stuff. First of all, there's actually a treehouse after the direct, and if they do spend, sorry. So I'm just trying to get me in the 2/3 lines, the 2/3. Wow, I lost my entire train of thought. There's a treehouse after that's freaking long, 95 minutes. If there's a Fire Emblem section, I will be reacting to that, but I won't be watching the whole thing live. That'll be and it won't be part of this video. It'll be a different thing. But if there is a Fire Emblem segment, I will be watching that and reacting to that. I never gave my prediction for the year. My overly optimistic one. So first of all, August I think is just gonna be a Switch 2 month. Nintendo doesn't do big August releases. I can't think of a single time they ever have. Last year we got Kirby Forgotten Lands, Switch 2 edition, and how could I forget Dragon Drive, which didn't get a physical, so that tells you how big of a release they consider that to be. Yeah, that's all we had there. I think August is the only month I can't think of any big release they've ever done. I think Fire Emblem has a potential, but also brand synergy. Fire Emblem Heroes is the mobile gacha game. In the month that they release Fortune Weaves, they're probably going to have a new Heroes banner of Fortune's Weave. New Heroes being all new characters that aren't in Fire Emblem Heroes, instead of like seasonal banners, which are just like alts and stuff like that. August is where Fire Emblem Heroes has their Choose Your Legends banner, which is where there's a popularity contest in January of the year. And the 2 men and 2 women that win that get special alts in August. So unless they're scrapping a seasonal banner or they're doing 2 new Heroes banners, because that Brave banner, those popularity contest winners, those are considered new. That's considered a new Heroes banner. So brand synergy makes me say, yeah, okay. I didn't even think about this until recently. Fire Emblem was releasing in September or July. But also, we already have 2 games in July. So Fire Emblem's releasing in September or later. So August, Switch 2 Edition month. Pikmin 4, Xenoblade 2, Switch 2 Edition, both. Something else, I don't know. Switch 2 Edition month. September, Fire Emblem. October, let's go Luigi's Mansion and the Super Metroid remake. One of those games I think would be a Switch 1 game. It would make sense consumer-wise to make it Luigi Mansion 4, but based on what we've been told about the Super Metroid remake, tech-wise, that one definitely seems like more of a Switch 1 game. But that's my prediction for October. I think 2 games. Luigi's Mansion would obviously be the bigger game, and then you have the more smaller budget, a Super Metroid game. And I think that would give multiple angles. I think both franchises fit October better. And October tends to be a month where they kind of to be one of their bigger months, and that would make sense. Maybe move something like Super Metroid to be a second game in November. Speaking of which, November, Ocarina of Time remake, the big holiday game. Obviously, Luigi's Mansion 4 would not be this small. Nobody's buying this game. Absolutely not. It's Luigi's Mansion 4. It's Luigi's Mansion. But it wouldn't be like a 3D Zelda, even a remake, or a 3D Mario, or Pokemon, or Smash Bros. Finally, ending the year with Xeno in December. They've done that before. Xenoblade 2. So, yeah. That's my probably way too overly optimistic what I think they could do for the rest of the year. Realistically, get rid of a game, maybe 2. That being said, we still have big reveals. We still have 3 months completely unaccounted for with new releases, I think. At least 2. We have at least 2 big 2026 releases left. An October game and a November game. Or maybe, if we're unlucky, a November and December game, and maybe Fire Emblem's actually in October. Because last year, they actually didn't do anything in September. Last September is like the only September I can think of in recent memory that Nintendo didn't have a new release. Yeah, DLC. But also, last September is the only month that didn't have new software since the Switch 2 launched. Obviously, like last October, you had the Galaxy remasters, which are Switch 1 games. And you had Pokemon Legends ZA, which obviously got Switch 2 edition, but it's also a Switch 1 game. December had Metroid Prime, which is Switch 1 game, but you also had the Switch 2 edition. April's a weird one, because February you had Mario Tennis and also the digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles X2. Just the digital version of the Switch 2 of that game. And then in April you had the physical. Which was the only, which was technically a physical Switch 2 software in April. So technically we've had Switch 2 software every month this year so far. And with Rhythm Heaven sharing a month with Splatoon Raiders, that means technically there's been a physical Switch 2 software release every month this year. Oh. It's time! It's time! Give me Fire Emblem and this is already a good direct. Give me something else I care about and this is probably a great direct. Like, I would be, again, as I said during the bingo section, I'd be disappointed if the only thing I cared about was Fire Emblem. But at the same time, I'm fiending for Fire Emblem so much it would be good. I'm going to make sure I'm recording still. Okay. Yep, I'm good to go. Good to go. See, I knew this was here. I knew I wasn't going to stop a reveal. And I'm ready to mark things off. I have no idea how I'm going to mark them off, but I'll... There's also stuff that is leaked, by the way, that I did not put on the bingo board because I didn't have room for it, because I didn't want to take off the non-leaked stuff because that's boring to only have leaked stuff. So.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Awesome.
First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
Not Fire Emblem, not
Please,
Zelda
take a look
40.
at this.
Okay, this is not how I expected the Direct to start. Deltarune. No, this is Rhythm Heaven. I did that last March.
And I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more.
But also, I've actually played Undertale, so I know that's not Deltarune now. I have a... Careful. I have a camera on the table, Barley. Oh, hi. Hi. Your big toy makes it hard. I guess let's mark... How am I going to work this?
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
I've never played a Rhythm Heaven game before.
Pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the
What?
correct button.
That button's not actually in the game?
But it's not always the same.
The button
rhythm.
I'm probably covering with my webcam's not actually in the
Listen
game?
carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included.
So like what? It's like a
As you
rhythm-based
play through the
minigame
game,
collection?
You can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat
RPG
monsters.
mode? Where you use rhythm?
Cast a fire spell with BA. BA. And a healing spell with B down A. B down A. Like that.
Okay, this is actually really cool. This is actually... There's an
Strike a chord
RPG
against the
mode.
foes you face. Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
Definitely won't get it new and full price, but if there's ever like a really good sale or
Plus,
it's really
there
cheap
are
on
even
eBay,
more
I would
rhythm games in the
consider it.
lineup.
Because that's really
Enjoy
funny.
all of
It
this
actually looks
while
like a...
playing solo.
It also depends how like
And-
in-depth that mode is, to be fair.
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack.
Up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to play.
Huh.
Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Heaven Groove hits the
Interesting.
Nintendo Switch system July 2nd.
Interesting.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Not for me, but interesting.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove for Nintendo Switch. You'll also be able to play it on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
I'd hope
Please
so.
wait just a little longer for its release. From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, that's the
including some
early
games
Switch
that will
1
also be
title?
available on
Oh,
Nintendo
okay.
Switch. Let's begin with some headlines.
Wow, Kingdom 1 Switch 1 came out of the
Master
way.
the way of the sword.
Okay, so they're not having a big opener?
Let's see your best today.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the Sword Play Action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm pretty sure I remember seeing this at Summer Games Fest because me, Josh, and Ethan were all like watch partying it.
Known as Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect.
This game looks interesting. I'd just be so bad at it.
Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path.
Yeah, I don't think I will.
Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma.
Yeah,
Spades
no one's using that.
Will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th.
Drinking game,
Pre-orders
September
begin
release
later
date.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Every time there's a Nintendo Switch, a September release
Your
date.
unwritten epic begins. Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, is heading to Nintendo Switch 2. You are the Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this
Weird
extended
decision starting
version
with
of
Rhythm
Dragon's
Heaven, then
Dogma 2,
immediately going to
explore
these.
the new land of Norgan. Seek
I guess
out
that really
spoils,
shows
then
Nintendo's
appraise them
confidence
to
in
reveal
third
new weapons,
parties.
armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready,
But
take
it's also
down
been 9
powerful
months since the
monsters
general
in this
direct, so you
single-player
think
action
it'd start off with
RPG
some
adventure.
first parties, at least like a
Fighter specializing
at least
in
like
close-range combat
Fire Emblem
to amaze,
Splatoon as
skill,
well
and
as Rhythm
spellcasting.
Heaven.
Choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on
It would be
massive
really
monsters,
really
you
ironic
can
that this is a
find them to
longer
strike
direct than
their
normal
weak points.
with a 95-minute
Fighting
treehouse and
alongside
it's
your
actually an
pawns
ass
is
direct.
key
That'd
to
be so
victory.
funny. That'd
In
be
a
so
world
funny.
Between dark and light, embark
Who am
on
I
an
kidding?
adventure
Fire Emblem Zero
and
ain't an
tell a
ass
tale
direct to
all
me.
your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, launches on Nintendo Switch 2,
Hey,
October 9th.
that's not September. No drinks. No
Otherworldly
no
endeavors
more
await in
no
these
day
games.
drinking because of that game.
Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Nativa. Now, join Eve on the mission to save humanity and reclaim the
Stellar
planet.
Blade on Switch.
Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then find your opening and strike. Defeat
You know, I
enemies
guess
to
I shouldn't be
acquire
that
new
shocked,
skills.
but I am
Then
shocked you're getting the
strategically
Gooner
deploy
Bait
them
game
to
on
fit the
Switch.
situation. Can you save humanity?
It does sound like, other than maybe it being a little, other than it being very over-sexualized, it sounds like it's actually a good game, but a sequel looked interesting too, but
in
wow.
the 2-player co-op adventure Orbitals.
This hasn't released
Protect
yet?
your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There
I
are
guess this
many
was revealed in the
interstellar
part
areas to
first
explore.
showed in the partner direct earlier
Melt
this year,
ice
right?
to make a path.
And not last general in
Activate
September.
devices in time with the beat. Escape from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. 2 players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively
September.
on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-orders
I'm
begin
only allowed to
later
drink
today
my water
on
if there's a
Nintendo
September
eShop.
release date game. That's
Journey
how I
through
play.
the glade
Boom.
of dreams in this bold reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds.
I keep putting my
Ride
phone
dragons across
on my
realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages.
cable,
and
and
enjoy
it's
more added content.
killing me.
Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op.
I've never played a Rayman game
You can
before.
also play a revamped version
I know
of
they're supposed to
Kung
be
Fu
great.
using GameShare locally or online.
I just don't
Rayman
play a lot of
Legends
platforms because I
Retold
like
launches on Nintendo Switch
Mario
2,
and Donkey Kong
October
games,
1st.
but I don't like platformers enough to really like worry about
It's
spending
a
money
great
on
day for a big walk.
stuff.
Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure. Set off through a peaceful world.
This is the weirdest direct decision
Bringing
ever.
with
We
challenges,
haven't gotten a
puzzles,
first-party
and
Switch
lots of
2
things to discover.
game yet, and not saying that these are bad games
Enjoy
by any
the
means,
sights and sounds
but it's
as
just
you work together to
weird.
find your way around.
Weird.
Use
No,
all
this
sorts
is
of
the
tools
direction
to
they're
stay in
going in.
touch. And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle.
So I guess the one last
They
thing
might
is going to
even
be
be,
Ocarina of Time.
Little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th.
I don't know. This is there's much really to do.
Season the seas. Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat crew.
What? One
Cook
Piece?
up recipes with Sanji.
The One Piece is real?
The menu. Decorate it to your liking.
Not even a good
Then
joke.
serve
I'm
your
sorry,
customers as you run the restaurant.
but I don't regret it.
By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks.
PlayStation's
Or
getting like
whip
this
up
big like
tongue-tingling
Attack
tauntaun
on
noodles.
Titans game or
You can
something.
make all
Nintendo
sorts of
Switch
delicious dishes.
is getting like
Spend
One
in-game
Piece
money
played
to
up.
change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers.
The difference between hardcore
Over
and casual
400 characters
gamers.
from the One Piece
Nintendo's for
series were
casual.
here. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet. Sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo
That's
Switch
the big
systems
October game.
October
There's
23rd.
nothing else releasing in October. That's the plot twist. This is Scribblenauts, right? No, this is Pacopia, isn't it? I almost put a Pacopia update on the bingo board, but I was like, I need to choose between Pacopia and Tomodachi Life. I think I chose wrong.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in
Free
August
update.
2026.
Camera battery's still above 80.
And there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way.
I really
Discover
should have
a
put it on the
brand new
bingo
town,
board.
Bubbly Basin.
Why
There
did
you'll
it?
find new furniture, new
Why
outfits,
didn't I?
and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC
Huh.
will be available later
So,
today. on
DLC now,
Nintendo
the free
eShop.
update later. That's
Part 1 of
The
the paid
opposite-
DLC,
okay.
Bubbly
That'd-
Basin,
that'd
launches
explain it.
this August. Part 2 and Part
Wait.
3 will launch at a later date.
pre-orders
Look out
now.
for more
You can buy it
details
now,
in
but
the
the actual
future.
okay. I get it. I get it. I was being stupid. I'm sure if I liked Pokemon and Animal Crossing, that'd be a great game for me.
We hope you're looking forward to
A little
more
Wind and Wave
content
team.
for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update.
Or is that
and
just
paid
for
DLC.
Pokopia there? But to me, it felt like a Wind and Waves thing.
Next, please take a look at this.
Fire Emblem? Yep.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous
Dagda!
land ruled by
It
the
does
gods.
take place in
The
Dagda.
capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish. powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
Some new characters. That's a new logo, isn't it? That's a better logo.
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father.
Bro, your father's already dead.
Dietrich,
Don't bother.
a swordsman, ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora.
I hope they don't kill his
seeking to
dad,
fulfill
just
the
like
long-held dream
for
of her
something
homeland.
different. Let his
And
dad
Lita,
live.
a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
So there's 4 rounds. You choose one.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience.
So it's the only way to
How you
recruit
spend your free
allies in
time
the
is up to you.
free roam area.
Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield.
He looks like Leland.
Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
I need to text my dad to close the door.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
Okay, there is gonna be stuff
Look upon
beyond
the promised
the Coliseum.
Who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Fire Emblem.
Happy birthday,
Fortune's
Alex
Week
Little.
launches September 17th.
Oh, frick! How am
Alongside
I?
the standard edition,
How am I
there will
gonna
be a
play
special edition, the Fire Emblem
Trails of the
Fortune's
Sky?
Week Gagden collection that launches the same day. Please look forward to it. Let's continue with some more headlines.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
I don't know though.
Ninja 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo
Oddly
Switch 2.
enough, that made me less excited for Fire Emblem. That's the funny
You're
thing.
accidentally breaking a forbidden seal. You're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely
Okay, it seems like the
traverse this
dogs
vast
left
world
me because
in
they
search
heard
of
something, but
clues
no
to
one
get
actually
back
came home. So,
You can
Life
also
is
blow
low.
a bubble to float in the
I don't know.
Defeat enemies.
It seems
blocking
like it's a
your
lot
path
more
with
like Three
weapons
Houses than I
crafted from
wanted.
Ninja Gum. You can even summon
Gameplay-wise,
buddies
with a
gun
lot of
ninjutsu
focus
to
in
unleash
the
powerful attacks.
hub
Additionally,
area.
up to 4
I
ninja
really,
can team
really,
up in
really
local
hope there
or
isn't a
online
lot of
multiplayer to
recruitment
chew
there.
through
I'm
tough
also very
battles.
curious how
The first
much
part of Ninja 2,
who you
the
choose is
Uncharted
going to
Planet,
impact
launches exclusively on the Nintendo
the-
Switch 2 system next spring.
the game. Like, is it actually
DK
4
Challenge
routes
barrels
or what?
Coming to Nintendo Switch
See,
Online on
challenges
Nintendo Switch
actually
2,
leaked
the
a couple of
limited
days
time
ago,
DK Challenge event.
and I
Take
I
on
didn't put it on the
challenges
board.
across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them,
Cool.
you can earn and enjoy collectible digital
I should
challenge
mark
cards.
that Fire Emblem. Oh, I
And
already
if
did.
you have Donkey Kong Bonanza,
But no, like the game
you can
visually
attempt
looks
even
good.
more
The
challenges.
ending of the trailer is definitely the best part of like ushering
Try out
souls
one's
into like
geared for
Fire
beginners.
Emblem heaven.
Or take
I am
on
very
developer challenges for something with a bit more
Curious
fun.
about that. I told you Fire Emblem had to be September because of Fire Emblem Heroes.
Games,
Brand
play challenges,
synergy.
and complete
It's all
card
about
collection.
the synergy.
Each challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo
All
Switch
about
online
the
app
synergy.
on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges starting
Fire Emblem
later
Heroes'
today.
new Heroes banners this past year have been the worst they've ever been.
Plus,
It's
in the
actually
Donkey
been
Kong Bonanza,
completely
DK Island and
screwed
Emerald Rush
over.
paid DLC. A limited time collaboration with Super Mario Brothers is breaking through.
Bruh.
Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline.
40th is over.
Inspired by Mario and Luigi.
The 40th
Plus,
is over,
there are
guys.
coins,
Mario's old
super
news.
mushrooms, question blocks,
But
and
no,
more.
they've started like remixing previous Choose Your Legend, which is the popularity
Experience
contest,
as you've never
contest
seen it
winners
before
into
with the
new
Super
Heroes
Mario
banners,
Brothers twist.
screwing actual Fire Emblem
This
games
limited time
out of
collaboration event
new
will be
heroes
held in 4
and
waves,
do
with the
regurgitating the
first wave
same
beginning
characters
later
over and
today.
over again. And it's really sad
From the
and
creators
really
of
bad. This was
Vampire
at Summer Game
Survivors.
Fest. And it's like, at least I think this is the Vampire game.
The
That was,
latest
no,
game
this is
from the
actually a
makers
completely
of
different
Vampire
game.
Survivors, Jujutsu
I just saw
Kaisen
Vampire and
Rumble
I'm like, oh,
Survivathon
I saw this at Summer
cast
Game
a
Fest. I
spell
guess,
onto Nintendo
I guess not.
Switch 2. Up to 8 players can compete online for the top spot in this Survivors Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down
I mean, good enough
enemies on
direct
your
so
own
far.
map
It's
to earn
had Fire
points.
Emblem, so.
Each time you earn 100 points,
September
you can
17th.
add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor?
It means I have a summer to play. I'll
More
get
than
everything
20
else I want to play
characters
out of the
from
way,
Jujutsu Kaisen
except
series
Trails in
appear.
the Sky
Characters
Chapter
can be
2, of
unlocked
course.
Just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone
Ugh.
against computer-controlled opponents. Exercise
Poor Trails in the
versus
Sky.
dominant rivals and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon
Poor-
launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Poor
this
Trails in
year.
the Sky. I'm not gonna get to it for months.
Are you up for the challenge in these games?
No.
Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Is this
in
a
a
hero- no, it's
forsaken
not.
world, a looming darkness devours all in its path. Now, only
I
one
almost asked a
kingdom
dumb
endures.
question.
Defy
Don't worry
the
about
will
it.
of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living.
I'll take it back
the
what I
dead.
said about
A hero must rise
September.
for a god to fall.
Fire Emblem September.
Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
And actually, take back my dumb question. That did just look like
Enter
Sekiro.
a darkly
They all look
elegant
this.
world
All those kind of
based on
games
the
look
story
like
of
the same to me.
Pinocchio in Lies of P. In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets.
Is this
and
a
seek the
Pinocchio
cause of this upheaval while confronting your own
Souls-like
humanity.
or
Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th.
I mean, it sounds
Pre-orders
interesting. I just don't think it's for
begin later
me.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Can we get another
The
first
most
party?
recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series.
Everyone
is
was playing this on their
slashing its
bingo
way
board and
onto
I
Nintendo
didn't
Switch
because
2.
I
Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons
Okay.
and epic bosses.
This is certainly. First of all, I need before I say what I'm about to say, I need to say this is not a bad direct so far. The third party lineup in the Switch 2 is ultra impressive.
60 frames per second
But
in both
can I have some
2D
Bing
mode
Bing Wahoos,
and
please?
handheld
I
mode.
kind of want some Bing
Plus,
Bing Wahoos.
Additional content such as battle
I'm
tracks,
sick of like
character
actual
colors,
games.
and devil
Can I have
clicker
Bing Bing
weapons for
Wahoo
Nero
games,
are
please?
included. Devil May
I
Cry
need a
5
game to
Devil
unite
Hunter
the
Edition
community.
launches on Nintendo
I need a
Switch
game
2,
that'll make
June
Nintendo
23rd.
Land happy with this
Pre-orders
direct.
begin later today.
Although apparently he's like
on
played
Nintendo
Fire Emblem now,
eShop.
so maybe he'll actually like that Fortress 3 trailer.
Enter a mystical era,
But I need some Nintendo slaw. I need Nintendo Core Nintendo slaw. Give me like Mario getting hit by a semi-truck, and this is like a 10 out of 10 direct.
Let's show them we farmers have spirit.
It's like, all this third-party stuff's super impressive, but I know at least I'll like the Bing Bing Wahoos. I'm about to become the worst kind of Nintendo fan if we don't get a Bing Bing Wahoo in the next 10 minutes.
Demon Blades. Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Like, the worst kind. That only plays
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of
Wait,
these
oh,
three
fuck.
Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming. All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode.
Is
or
this a
Full
good
HD
thing?
in handheld mode.
When are they coming? I'm recording a Let's Play, bro.
In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate. Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against
I'm trying to
waves
find
of
it to mark
enemies
it off.
in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games.
Oh, come on, voice
More
heart to
details
heart!
will be revealed at a later date.
Did I just see new Blade quests? More
The digital
Blade
version
quests?
of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today.
They're stagger releasing.
The
But
physical
digital
version
today?
launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2
Okay.
and Xenoblade Chronicles
have
3
uploads
will
through
be
July.
available on the dates shown on screen.
Okay, why is Xenoblade 3 both the same day?
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions.
That means I
New features
essentially
will be
don't
added
need to
each
take
time,
a hiatus
so
on
you'll check them
Xenoblade
out.
2. I just need to
And
record a
new
little bit
story in the
into
Xenoblade
August.
series is about to begin. Here are some early moments from the game.
I'm sorry, what did I just hear? Did he just say Xenoblade 4? And I was talking over it?
So we hope you'll
Sorry,
check them out.
I need to hear that again. Did I just hear Xenoblade
And
4?
a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin. Here
10
are
out of
some
10
early
direct.
moments from the game.
No, I'll mark it later. Holy frick. I am locked in.
アニマは世界の源であった水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだったそして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ晶石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
力の使い方、なんとなく分かった気がする。
騎士って人殺しの職業で奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
生と死すべてはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ始まるわよ。兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。 破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないことを。
It connects to the other games by being inside the planet. That looked actually amazing. That looked genuinely incredible.
Xenoblade Genesis.
I was gonna make
a beginning.
a quippy little thing of like,
What kind of
okay,
story
enough
do you think
anime
will be told?
weeb schlop, give me some
Please
Bing Bing
look forward
Wahoos,
to future
but
updates.
I genuinely have nothing to say. That was
Please take a look at this.
Nintendo Switch Sports. This is a leak I completely ignored.
Island. Home to all kinds of sports.
Oh, cool. My
Coming
Bing Bing
to
Wahoos.
Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the
Bing Bing
series.
Wahoos.
Use the Joy-Con 2
Come on,
controllers as
like
rackets,
this
bows,
cat's Bing Bing Wahoo.
or even handles.
Oh my god. As soon as we got the Switch 2 editions of the trilogy, I was like, okay,
There
we're
are
not getting
12
Xenoblade
sports
4,
to
but I'm
choose
okay
from,
with that.
All
And
with intuitive motion controls. Let's
that
go
no,
over them.
like I really was
Punch,
going to make
guard, counter, and out
enough
maneuver
anime
for the
combo.
knockout in boxing.
I'm way more excited for Xenoblade Genesis
quick shots.
than I
Hit
am
your
for
opponent on
Fire
their
Emblem
toes.
Fortune's
In
Weave.
table tennis.
I think Xenoblade might be
Aim
my
for the
favorite
center of the
franchise,
target
especially
and
like,
let that
you know,
arrow
having
fly.
recorded Xenoblade
In
1
archery.
and, you know,
Enjoy
about a third of the way
rallies
through
with
recording
different types of
Xenoblade
shots
2.
in tennis.
I think, first of all, Xenoblade 2 also might be my favorite of the trilogy, to be
But-
honest, when I'm thinking about it
Set.
now, but,
And spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling. Dribble, pass, and
that
shoot to score
freaking
in
Xenoblade
basketball.
trailer.
Adjust
Oh
your
my
shot's power,
lord.
then swing
Sorry,
your club
there was a
in
text,
golf.
like cancel text thing, because I guess I accidentally hit my phone typing or
Battle with
something.
one thumb to hand
Wow,
your
a
opponent
lot of
defeat
sports.
in thumb wrestling. Ride through the course using mouse controls.
That's
in
cool that they're bringing back
skateboarding.
Woohoo Island. Please add it to Mario Kart World
Steer with
DLC.
handles and coast along the
Uh,
waves in power cruising. Tilt the
I get they
controller
wanted to start
and
with the Switch
fly
1
around
game,
freely in
but I
pro
can't help but think that they didn't start this direct well.
Plus,
I get why they
you
didn't
can
start with
warm up for
Xenoblade,
these
because they
sports
wanted to do
with
the
jump
trilogy
rope.
right beforehand.
You can create and
And that
play
Fire
as
Emblem
a
trailer was
sportsman
definitely not a starting direct trailer.
or me character.
But a part of me thinks they should have ended with Xenoblade and started with Ocarina of Time. You know, assuming Ocarina of Time's here. But, so Switch 2 editions are scattered throughout all the year.
Enjoy playing all kinds
I
of
think-
sports on Nintendo Switch
I think
2.
the August really is
Nintendo
just like
Switch
gonna be
Sports
like
Resort
the physical of
launches
Xenoblade 2.
exclusively on the Nintendo Switch
August,
2
I mean
system
October.
October 22nd.
Uh,
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Maybe Wario Land's August.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
No Luigi's Mansion 4. That
we showed all
instead.
the sports included. But
that-
since we
that
have the
instead.
opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
That's gonna be on the
Before
Treehouse is gonna have
let's
probably
go
gonna have
over
Fire
the
Emblem. It's
rules.
probably gonna have this. It's
Hold
probably gonna
down
have
your
Ocarina of Time.
opponent's
That's my
thumb
guess.
for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If
And
yours
by
gets pinned,
the way, I was
just
also gonna
shake
say
the
that I
controller
revoked
to
my
break
Bing Bing
free.
Woohoo requirement. After
you
the
keep your
Xenoblade
thumb
stuff,
held
but then we
down,
got this.
it'll get bigger
It hasn't been
and
10 minutes
stronger.
since I said that, by the way. It hasn't been, so. So Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave,
Claim victory.
Xenoblade 4, and Switch Sports 2. Those are all, that's already
Here's a great thumb wrestling
3 Switch 2 exclusive, 2
The
of which are
thumb moves.
completely new.
Just like this.
You got a casual one and then the hardcore RPG.
Here we go. Let's have a good match.
Next year we already got Pokemon and Xenoblade's gonna be later in the
Oh,
year.
got
That
'em right away.
They didn't even have an English dub yet. They didn't have an
They
English
broke
dub
free.
yet.
All right.
So that's gonna be later in the year.
Let's try
I don't
this.
think we're gonna get. I think
with
we're
both
also
thumbs.
not gonna get 3D Mario because
Go both
Xenoblade
thumbs.
4 is going to be late in the year. Like it,
Oh,
I'm
they broke free
thinking
then.
fall
You
right.
have to
I'm
keep
thinking
them in.
it gets next September spot.
No, wait. Whew. I was worried for a second there. Okay, thumb started to sparkle, and the nail got bigger. Hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything is fine.
Hey, at least you broke out.
My thumb returned to normal.
I really wish I remembered this guy's name because I've always
Ooh,
liked him when he
sparkling
shows up in
Now
directs.
let's try.
I have always liked him.
Oh, I got deflected. Wait a minute.
No! Break out! Break out! Oh. No!
I lost. Please
You
wait a little longer
lost!
for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Let's move on to more headlines.
He lost! I want to see him win!
Survive a land ruled by dragons. The
Guys, we
world
got
of
Xenoblade
RuneScape
4.
comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has
I'm not gonna get over that.
continent
We
of
got
Ashenfall.
Xenoblade 4 and it looks so good.
Explore a land infused
Man,
with
like
magic.
Fire Emblem in one ear, out the other. What? Fire Emblem my birthday? I'm gonna get my parents to just buy me the special edition as a birthday present. It means I won't be double dipping. My family will be double dipping for me so I can get the digital version and play right as soon as the online unlocks. I am Let's Play Fire Emblem blind. I might play Xenoblade blind. It depends if I'm still making videos when it releases, which
Step into battle.
I've been saying for like 3 years now. I'm done. This is the last year. But I was thinking of making Xenoblade 3 my last hurrah, so we'll see now. We'll see. At least until the next Fire Emblem game came out after that. But.
Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th.
If only I drank alcohol.
Get on board for these games.
So is it real?
Customize your own avatar and
I'm sorry, was that
play in
frame
the
drops?
adorable world of Hello
Must be
Kitty
the Switch
Party
1
Land.
version they're showing.
Join the party with over 40 character-themed mini-games.
So is there not going to be a
And
new
several
Switch
board
1
games.
exclusive from Nintendo, though? I genuinely thought there would be.
140 Sanrio characters to meet.
I wonder if they were waiting to see how the
You can
Switch 2
choose from
did.
16 partner characters, collect stickers,
But so she was doing good enough, they're
and
kind
so
of
much
done?
more. Hello Kitty Party Land launches
Because,
exclusively
like,
on
we already
Nintendo
got a Switch 2
and
edition.
Nintendo Switch.
Because we already got a
October
Switch 2
29th.
edition of Mario Party Jamboree, which makes me think the next one of those is going to be Switch 2 exclusive. I knew it.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
I've never played a Star Fox game before. I'm actually pretty excited. It sounds like the original Star Fox 64 is really short, so it's gonna be really nice to, like, as I'm playing Rebirth, and then I'm either playing Ys 8 or Persona 3 remake after I'm done with Rebirth. So it'll be. I'm not even gonna bother playing the demo. I'm getting the game. I'm getting the game. It's a cheap enough game, and I've always wanted to play Star Fox, but haven't in the past because of visuals. It just hasn't. The original game kind of gives me a little. I can't look at it. But I've always wanted to play a Star Fox. Is this a Final Fantasy spinoff? As I said, hope resonates with the crystals.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D. Final Fantasy Resonance.
I told you! Because I was like, I was about to say, this music sounds like
This
it.
is Lapis,
That looked like the Dark Knight, the Dark Mage class.
But after the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation.
Is this kind of a classical Final Fantasy styled game?
Must journey across the realm with his
Is this-
companions to stop the Veritas.
Is this a classic style Final Fantasy game?
Turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from
I don't
other
care.
worlds
Get Cloud
to
Strife
take
out of
down
this.
monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas?
If this
And the
is a
secrets the crystals
traditional Final Fantasy 1 through 6 styled Final Fantasy game,
Final
this is
Fantasy Resonance
maybe my favorite.
launches on the Nintendo Switch
If this is
2
what I think
and
it is,
Nintendo Switch systems.
if this is what I think it is, of like a classic styled Final Fantasy game, that is my top 3 announcement for me. That's my 3 favorite franchises all accounted for this direct. Final Fantasy, Fire Emblem, Xenoblade. All I'm missing is Mario Kart.
Malevolent robot frogs.
All I'm missing is Mario Kart. That looked tight.
Common?
That looked like a classic style Final Fantasy. That looks
conspiracy, of
so
course.
up my alley. That looks
Meet a
genuinely so
cavalcade of
amazing.
Curious characters, each with their own
That looks
problems
so
puzzles to
good
solve.
for me. I'm
But
so
beneath
happy
this
about that.
seemingly happy
Wow. Oh
world
my goodness.
Lies a sinister plot
Hey,
to squeeze the
Nintendo,
locals
can you
for all
please
their
stop
worth.
cooking?
Time to join the resistance.
Like, you're actually
by
being...
using
You
Piku's
went from, like, being a
surprising
weird
abilities
start and kind of
to help
underwhelming
solve the
to being
people's
so
problems in
Alex
surprising
Little
and downright
focused.
oddball
Can you
ways.
actually, like,
Feeling
stop
baffled by
so
these
I can
affable
save up some
denizens?
money?
Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve,
What if this is
and
the
gossip
online
in
Switch Online
Piku
playtest?
Miku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2
I doubt it
next
is.
year.
But I do wonder when we're going to hear about that.
Prepare for
Dragon Quest.
an all-new monster-filled adventure.
See, it was silent, but I saw the chibi and was like, oh, okay, it's Dragon Quest. I was saying something before I got sidetracked by Final Fantasy.
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood.
Could have been
There they gain
important.
the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it.
So Final Fantasy Resonance.
Win it over, and it'll fight by
I
your
haven't
side.
been the same since I finished all the mainline Final Fantasies. I haven't been the same.
That's not all.
Like, I've hyper-fixated on the Avatar
Synthesize
franchise
two
since
monsters to
then,
create
but,
more powerful allies.
you know, that's television shows and movies. That's
take
not,
on the most
there's not a
fearsome
huge
of
lineup
foes.
of games
With a
there.
team
And
that's
that's also a
uniquely
franchise
your own.
that's kind of in the process of shooting itself in the foot non-stop because of Paramount.
Adventure is calling.
But the
And
new
it's
show that's
monstrously
releasing next
fun.
year, potentially having its season 1 lead.
Dragon Quest Monsters. The Wizard World.
So like that's not necessarily the best thing to hyperfixate on. So a new Final Fantasy is very good for me.
Upon the ancient
Silent Hill?
blood sovereign's honor. We are monsters.
Dust Bloods.
Vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
That's it. Delayed to 2027. Still no release date. Plot twist: the Switch Online test was
How
for
was
Dust
that?
Bloods.
Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Splatoon Raiders.
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new
Sell it for me.
single-player-focused
Please,
adventure.
genuinely
Check
sell
out
it to
this
me.
neat little place.
I
The hideout
really
ship
want to
out on
be
the
into
water.
this game. I really
There's
do.
Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling
I enjoyed my
musicians.
time with Splatoon 2,
this
and
scrappy
quite frankly,
individual,
I regret not getting
that's you.
Splatoon 3 when it
Let's
came
call
out. I
this
think it's a little
youth
late
the
now.
mechanic.
And when a Splatoon 4 comes out, I will get
them are
Splatoon 4,
using the
and I'm
hideout ship
excited
as
to be able to
their
play it
hub,
with my friends, because I
hunting
have
for
friends
treasure
that will
across
play
these
it with me.
landmasses,
And I'm
the
excited for
Spiraling
that.
Islands.
But I don't find myself caring about this, and I feel bad about that,
for a
because
quick
I feel
dive.
like I really should care, because I do like Splatoon, but it's just...
Looks like the treasure
I
they're after
watched
is
the
at the base of
trailer
those
late.
lights.
Like I didn't watch the trailer initially because I didn't care. Then I watched
There's
it
a
later,
bunch
and I was
of
like,
aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way.
I feel really bad.
When
I'm gonna
you
put
get
this
too
on my
close,
birthday
they'll
and or
attack
Christmas list,
immediately.
and if I get it, I will play it. I will so play it.
Salmonids aren't pushovers either.
But
so you shouldn't
that's
go
what I was talking
it
about, Star
alone.
Fox. But I don't know. I feel
That's
bad
where
that I
this
don't.
comes in,
I don't
the
care like I feel like I
exploration
should.
A member of Deep Cut pilots it
But yeah,
during your
Star
treasure
Fox is what I was
hunts and
talking about.
attacks automatically.
Yeah, I'm getting that no matter what.
Launches
People
you
are
in the
obviously
air for
complaining that's a
extra
Star Fox
height.
64 remake, but
even
most
gets
people
out
that
of the
complain about
box
that
to
have never played a
unleash
Star Fox
special
before.
moves like this.
My understanding is, I haven't fact-checked myself,
also
this
get
myself,
support in the
but from what I've
form
seen
of
online,
gadgets.
I've seen the claim that Fire Emblem Three Houses
There's
alone
one that
has outsold the
continuously
entire Star
fires
Fox
aimed
franchise,
after its place.
so yeah. I mostly saw that
Another that
complain when there was,
slices through enemies.
you know, Bing Bing Wahoo guy on
Another
Twitter
that
being
spins
like,
ink around you
Slippy and,
and And the best part?
The other Star Fox member has more cultural relevance than any Fire Emblem character ever, and I'm like, bruh. Edelgard alone has more relevance than the Star Fox franchise.
Underestimate the Salmonids.
But
this is tougher
also,
than it
who
looks.
cares? That's annoying Bing Bing Wahoo people being annoying and comparing Bing Bing Wahoos and Glup Shidos. Who cares? The Fire Emblems are the Glup Shidos, by the way. Fox is Bing Bong. Fox, like, Star Fox, like, treads that line of Glup Shido and Bing Bing Wahoo. Because it's whimsical and cartoonish and just core Nintendo.
Upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th.
I don't know if I'll record it, but I'll probably watch it at least. I'll give that a watch. Because like that makes Fox get on the Bing Bing Wahoo side, but his franchise has like no until like from like 2000 from the GameCube era all the way to the Switch 2 era. Star Fox has had no relevance at all, making him a Glup Shido. But
don't forget to check
in before Star Fox 2026 outsells the entire Fire Emblem franchise. No, I have no issue with that, by the way. It is a more general audience appeal game than Fire Emblem. It's one of those things of like, I'm actually shocked that the Three Houses have sold more than that franchise. But that's just like with Forgotten Land broke Kirby free from the curse of like Kirby like selling the same as Fire Emblem in the 3DS era. And Metroid, actually, I'd say Fire Emblem still sells better. Deltarune! Deltarune! I should have put that on the bingo. Like, I literally finished recording the bingo board section, and I was like, why? How did I not put Deltarune on the bingo boards? Like, I finished recording, I was like, how am I missing Deltarune? If Pyrus is in this chapter, I'm going to start playing Deltarune. Not recording, not on camera. But that's the deal I made with Seth. Once Papyrus appears in the flesh, that's when I'll play Deltarune. Hey. This month, that's gonna make Seth so happy. Is that Stellar Blade 2?
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited
Finally!
by tribes.
See, that tells you how little I know of Metaphor. I've just been told by my friend and boss, Maui, that is so up my alley, and what little of it I've seen, I've really wanted to play for so long. Stop making me want to spend my money.
Put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantasio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Yay, I have time to play Fire Emblem. It Trails in the Sky.
Explore, survive.
There's not a native Switch 2 edition yet?
A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft
there's
is on
not,
the way.
There wasn't one already?
Dig into your Minecraft
They didn't do this last year?
Nintendo Switch 2
Mouse
with
mode?
Support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Never
this
release
year.
date. Final Fantasy 14? I don't know that one off the top of my head. Metal Gear Solid? JRPG? A game for me. Warhammer, that's what that one was. Okay, we're approaching the end of the Direct. Really just missing Ocarina of Time and Wario Land. Guess definitely the Super Metroid Wario Land are later than I imagined. And I was right. no major first party in August because August is a bum month. No December release unless that is going to be saved for the next Direct, which I'm not shocked for because they're pretty inconsistent with December. Obviously, you had Xenoblade 2 and Smash, but beyond that, I can't think of any until Metroid Prime 4. So I'm not too shocked. See, Xenoblade 4 on the bingo board is one of those balls to the wall out there ideas because I wanted some more wild stuff, you know? I didn't want orderly, boring, basic safe picks. That's why 3D Mario is on my bingo board, even though I know we're not getting it this year because obviously we're not. Just to have something wild out on there, you know? Xenoblade 4 was one of those, and of course then that's like the best thing in this Direct for me. Come on, show something that's on my bingo board. If they have like the free trial, like the regular free trial.
Light and darkness approaches.
Kingdom Hearts?
Filled with memorable
Native,
adventures,
not
3
cloud.
collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through
Okay,
iconic Disney and Pixar
I'll
worlds.
finally get my ass off and play
all
Kingdom
sorts of
Hearts,
magical
Ethan.
allies.
I'll play for
And battle
Ethan.
enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、
Okay, I think I'm about to need to call Ethan. Guess what's being shown on the Nintendo Direct right now? Oh, sorry, I can't hear. I need to put you on speaker. Guess what's being shown on the Nintendo Direct right now? By the way, I'm recording this one now. Because it's a Nintendo Direct and I record these. Yeah, it's Kingdom Hearts 4. They just revealed the first 3 are coming to Switch 2 natively. Then everything went silent. And then it was only Japanese audio, so I knew it was an upcoming game. And I was like, no way, there's no release date given.
Next,
it'll be launching date and date on Nintendo Switch. Well, anyways, I had to call you to let you know. I'm gonna hang up now because I'm on my final announcement.
Long ago.
Hey, at least you got it finally.
Created by beings of supreme divinity.
Anyways, time to watch this Ocarina of Time remake that definitely wasn't leaked.
Kingdom, there lay a small forest.
I hope you're able to hear
Within
Ethan.
it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
I can't believe Kingdom Hearts 4 was here.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods.
I've never played Ocarina of Time.
There was one particular boy who did not.
I just
have
haven't
a
made
fairy.
time for it. This will be my first time playing Ocarina of Time. I've always wanted to get into traditional 3D Zeldas. And I meant to start playing Wind Waker and NSL, but I haven't yet. Is that it? That's all we're getting? They're not even giving us a date.
The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so
No
please
Zelda
look
movie.
forward to
I
them.
guess they're going to wait till September for that.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together.
This was a good direct.
And for me, that's what games have always been
This
about.
was, as a
Those little moments
JRPG
that
fan,
surprise me
this
and allow me to
was
immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and
As a
spending more time with the
JRPG
games
fan,
themselves.
this direct
So let's get to
cooked.
it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go.
Okay, what games?
With a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
I don't know what games are Treehouse Live. I guess I'll just hang on a bit. Oh, that's right. We are a little behind. Not that much, just because it's Xenoblade 4. Okay. I'm gonna turn the webcam off now. You don't need my face anymore. Okay. Whew. Not a lot of what was on my bingo cards actually got announced in the direct. But what did get announced has me so incredibly... Yeah, they didn't even have that. How interesting. What the fuck? I cannot believe I'm able to mark that. I cannot believe I'm able to mark that. What the heck? Okay. Okay. I don't think there's a single bingo. Don't think there's a single bingo on any of the boards. There's still no native. There's still no native YouTube on Nintendo Switch 2. So far, board 2's the Metaphor. I forgot about Star Fox 2. I'm not even using my phone to keep track of things. Couple of close. What? That's H, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. I haven't used Photoshop in a long time. I'm gonna be completely real. That's why I can't believe I don't have those hotkeys memorized. That's almost a bingo. Oh, board 3 got Oh, Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Elden Ring. I did not hit H. Now I hit H. Well, at least we can all live in harmony knowing that no one got a bingo. Because I had 3 other friends I was playing with the bingo boards, and none of them got a bingo. Is that everything on here? No bingos. Now, time to I don't know why I looked at the webcam. It's not on anymore. Time to go watch the Fire Emblem and the Xenoblade trailers 50 more times. Yeah. I can finally actually plan my upload schedule beyond June now that I know when Fire Emblem's releasing too. It's so beautiful. Goodbye.